to ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channel message for August 9th through to the 18th. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So let's see what we have. Well, the first thing, they're already slapping my hands like this, like we're getting things together, things are getting put away, things are getting pat down. You know, when you grade land, you have to compact it and make sure everything is smoothed out. So that also represents, though, your foundation and what you're trying to create. So I feel like it's finishing touches is what's taking place right now. And I also see for a lot of you, you're moving out independently, and I feel as though this is very healing to you. You may even be out of a relationship, but it feels very rewarding, as if I'm you know, that you know who you are, that you really are somebody that resonates with being in your own company more often. Even though people are not in a relationship, doesn't mean they're only in their own company, but you're just kind of a free spirit and a free bird, okay? And so I see this freedom and beautiful healing coming in for many people as well. I also hear sorry first. So I feel like I want to tell somebody thank you, but I also want to say I'm sorry. So say you're sorry first, and then thank you. So, yeah. We're always on one end of that ourselves. You know, we're the ones saying sorry, or somebody saying it to us. And thank you as well. All right. I hear something about a force field of knowledge. I feel as though it's almost as if I'm seeing something like a beautiful portal. And like I can walk into that portal and it's just a force field of knowledge. So there's going to be some new energetic interactions for many of you that are going to feel very tangible, and as if you have gone through a portal into some new understanding, new knowledge, new insight. And they want you to trust it. I also feel it's going to be extremely invigorating, that your health and your physical is going to be pristine as you are doing this, and a lot of things are going to get smoothed out along the way with this as well. So it feels very powerful, very powerful. All right, let's see what else they have. I do hear divorce for some, but I also feel like it's a closure, like there's final closure, not the part that's difficult in the beginning, you know, but the part where it's like, okay, there's closure here. So there's also a lot of you that I see you eating from the tree of knowledge, that you have the knowledge and the know-how to do what you want to do and to be a teacher, to move forward, and that you're going to start, if they're saying, if they wanted to use the word postulating, which is where you're pretending that you're doing it till you get it done, but so you may find yourself postulating on things and then realize, wow, I'm a teacher. So you're awakening to that teacher energy in you. Yeah. For a lot of you too, I see a good night's sleep. So those of you that have been struggling with getting a good night's sleep, there's a good night's sleep coming in for many. You know, they say we want to keep our hands open this week. Like, keep your hands open. Open to receive an apology. Open to receive abundance. Open to take that thank you. Open to receive in general. Okay? Be open. Don't, and I don't want to say don't. But let's just say, it's hard to put something in your hands when you're like this. All right? So open up. All right? Yes, opportunity, big time, and especially around Friday, which is so interesting, you know. But Friday will be the day when there's a lot of this opportunity showing up for many of you. For some of you, I see that you've been tiptoeing around something or a situation, but I see that you're going to be finally able to put your feet down flat and take, in other words, you're going to be able to stand in your energy and take up space, rather than like, shh, be quiet, don't let anybody know that I'm here, or be delicate, you know. You know, it's not like you're going to come pounding in now, but you're still going to, you have the right to be in your space. You have the right to take up space. And yeah, so a lot less whispering, a lot more speaking clearly, you know, just more forward motion for many of you. For some of you, I feel like you're trying to unlock something new. It's interesting because they put the skeleton key in, but it's kind of going the opposite direction, but I can hear the tumbler going round and round and round and round. And so it's like you're going back in time and looking for an answer to something. And I feel this is very strong around a father. So I don't know if some of you, you know, you're trying to find out more about why your father was a certain way, or what happened to your father, or what happened in their life, or remember them in that time period and how they were, and maybe what switched or what changed. Because I feel like you're going back in time for a reason, to reset and reconfigure how you see things. When you're a child, you see them a certain way, and then you get older and you see them with new, fresher, more mature eyes. Sometimes we go back though and we see them through the eyes of the child again. So we're less harsh and more accepting and nurturing. So, you know, however that fits. Feels very interesting energy this week. Very eclectic. That's the word they're using for the energy, eclectic. I also hear you don't know you can do it until you do it. So do it. They're also saying that some of you are wanting to take out a leader of a group, and I don't mean that in a harsh way. I mean you want the leadership role, and they're saying go for it because you are a player in the game. All right, so they're really telling you to go for it. Yeah, a lot of good heart, love, growth, but really a lot of heart expansion, like love just for love's sake, love with no agenda. Feels really wonderful. Let me see what the energy collectively feels like for that week as well. I feel like things are going to start out, then they'll stop, then start out, and then they'll stop. So there'll be some spaces. You'll start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, but it'll be pauses. And it'll be like pregnant pauses where more things are growing in between those pause phases. But I don't feel it start, stop like that. It's more starting and then having a break, and then starting and then having a break. But there's going to be lots of reflection and insight coming through that as well. Yeah, there's just going to be a lot of things opening up and a lot of clarity coming in. Things that you couldn't understand or couldn't see, that we collectively could not see, are going to be coming through, and we'll be seeing things much clearer moving forward. So let's see what we have here. Belief. This is wonderful. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light. My heart opens to the power of the universe.